I'm about to show you the fastest, easiest, and most economical way to make a spare key for a Honda or Acura vehicle. I apologize for any wind noise in the audio today. Hopefully you can still hear me well. Before I jump in the car and show you how easy it is to program this key, I'm going to start this phone call to the Honda dealership to find out what they're going to charge and how long they would take to make a spare key. With the call underway, let's jump in and start programming this spare key. At tomski.com, you can order spare keys, programming device, and be sure you include our optional key by photo service. More on that later. As we begin programming, it's important to know you must have one working key that starts the engine. This one with the tile key finder, so I can always find my keys, fires the engine up. The remote buttons on this key still work, but even if they don't, as long as you have a key that starts the engine, you can use Tom's Key Company do-it-yourself solutions to help make a spare key for your vehicle. All right, to start out, we've got to scan the QR code. With the app installed, we're ready to begin programming. Your spare key will need to be cut to fit your vehicle. I recommend using our key by photo key cutting service. It'll save you a bunch of time and hassle by having your key arrive already cut to fit your vehicle. So we're going to pair a key. We need to find the OBD port and plug in this programming device. On most vehicles, it's down near the gas and brake pedal. Sometimes it can be behind a little cover here. On this cord, it's right there. That thing plugged in. To make your life a little easier, you can grab this optional extension cable to see what's going on with the programmer. Now I can see that my programmer has power. We've got to get the Bluetooth communication working. All right, we need to find the device. There's a matching serial number here. We need to press to scan. Let's see if we can get our Bluetooth connection made. And there we go. We saw the comm light turn on. We're ready to continue. Okay, it's helpful to know that there is technical support available Monday through Friday daytime business hours, so that can be really helpful if you run into problems. Let's begin programming. Okay, calibrating the tool. We need to enter the license plate or scan the VIN. This isn't 100% foolproof, but let's go give it a shot. I'm going to go try the license plate. Enter the license plate. Here we go, 2017 Honda Accord. That is correct for this vehicle. All right, this is a turnkey ignition. So we'll do the key version. Smart key is a push button start ignition. All right, some important points. Might take up to 15 minutes, but no longer than that. Don't leave the app during programming, and be sure you've got all existing keys previously programmed like this one, as well as any new ones that are going to be made. Okay, let's begin programming. Well, this is initiating. Let me tell you a couple important things. While you do this, I recommend you turn off the HVAC, heating, cooling, roll down the windows if it's a hot day, turn off the headlights, the radio, anything that's drawing battery from the vehicle, because you don't want your vehicle battery to run out during the programming process. You could even connect a trickle charger to your battery if you're concerned it might be weak. Let's see how that phone call with the car dealership's gone. Still on hold. While we're waiting, let me tell you about our key by photo key cutting service. This is pretty amazing stuff. When you place your order, you can add our optional key by photo key cutting service. You're going to snap a few photos of your key, move it around to get different angles with the phone directly above the key sitting on a flat surface like a table. You want us to be able to see with the photo the proper cuts to make. Then, using our key by photo key cutting technology, we will cut your new key to fit your vehicle. It's pretty amazing. It'll arrive already fitting. Okay, we're almost done here. Getting ready. Please wait. All right, turn the ignition 2 clicks forward to the on position. Don't start the engine using your currently programmed key. Okay, let's continue. Make sure the ignition is in the on position with the engine off with the currently programmed key before clicking continue. Yes, that is correct. Engine's not running. I do see some lights on the dashboard. Continue. Please wait. Turn the ignition off. Do not remove the key. Okay. 1, 2. Ignition is off. Please wait. If you run into a little problem, you can contact tech support. You might try starting over. Please wait. Turn the ignition on again using the same key. There we go. 1, 2. Reading the key. Please wait. Turn the ignition off. Do not remove the key. 1, 2. Remove the key from the ignition in less than 15 seconds. Insert new key and turn 2 clicks to the on position. Okay, here's a new one. Putting it in. 1, 2. I look on the dash. I notice a green security light blinking. Okay, that's a good sign. Part of the programming process. Turn the ignition off. Do not remove the key. 1, 2. Security light is still blinking. Turn the ignition on again with the same key. 1, 2. Turn the ignition off. Security light continues to blink. Turn the ignition on again. Same key. 1, 2. I've noticed now that the security light has turned off. Okay, is the security light flashing or on at this time? No, the security light has turned off. No, it is turned off. Turn the ignition off. Do not remove the key. 1, 2. Turn the ignition on again with the same key. Okay, please wait. Success. Awesome. Programming successful. Before I test this out, let's see how the phone call with the car dealership's going. Hi, I'm trying to find out what it costs to get another key for 2017 Accord. Yep. 137? Awesome. And do you guys have to, are there charges to cut or program it?
Yeah, program is 190.
190? How long is that going to take? Okay, awesome. I'm trying to find out how long it would take to get a spare key made for my board.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay, thank you. Hi, I'm trying to find out what it's going to cost to get another key made for a Honda Accord. And how long does that take?
1 full service day.
A full service day, so like you gotta drop the car off. It's not like bring it in, just spend a little bit of time there.
Sure. You would drop it off between 7 and 10, and then you'd be able to get it back by the end of the day.
Do you know if there's any faster or cheaper ways, like any tricks out there to get a car key made?
Unfortunately, no, sir. The quickest way up to go through your dealer.
All right. Thank you so much for the info. Can you believe that? $330. And drop the car off for the entire day at the dealership. Why would anyone want to do that when you can come to tomski.com, order your key, we'll cut it with our key by photo, send you the programming device, and in about 10 minutes, you'll have a spare and save a bundle of money. Come to tomski.com and place your order today. Programming successful. Let's hit complete. System's restarting. We need to test our new key. Let's try that out. I'm going to disconnect the programming device. Here we go. Let's test out our new key. Crank the engine. There we go. Engine fires right up. Isn't that awesome? Now I do want to make sure my original keys still work. There we go. Engine started up nicely. Let's check the lock and unlock buttons now. Here's the original key. It works great. Here's the new one. It works. Look at that. The new one works as well. Excellent. And the trunk works too. Can you believe how easy that was? We've now got 2 keys for this 2017 Honda Accord. If you run into problems, no worries. There's a phone number you can call during business hours to get support. You can also visit help.tomski.com to find solutions to lots of common questions. If somehow we still can't get your spare key working, no worries. We've got a full money-back guarantee. Ship everything back, you'll get a full refund. It's that easy. Come visit tomski.com, place your order for a spare key and programming device. Be sure you include our optional key-by-photo key cutting service. Oh, and one more thing. Would you do me a favor? I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Would you hit that subscribe button if you found this helpful? Also, you might want to like the video so you can find it to follow along when your programming device and spare key arrives. Have a great day.